Reed, and this is Reed's Beauty Trip. And I sound like I have a frog in my throat. But anyway, I just put on my foundation, and I want to do my fundamentals of foundation that I do with Miss Nona from My So-Called Life 1977. I did skip my September update, so now we're in October. And what I ended up doing is I just wanted to try to get some more use out of these. Oops. The two that I had. And the sad part is I just really do not like these two foundations. So they're definitely going to be in some project pans in 2021 because they've got to go. They just have got to go. This is this Physicians. I'm like, it was up to here. It was, and it is down to here. So I used quite a bit. But the thing is when I use this, I have to mix it. I was mixing it with, and this is with a tinted moisturizer, just to give it some more body and stuff. And it's actually what I have on today, because I'm like, okay, we're going to do one more hurrah with this one. Am I crazy about this one? No, I'm not. And the thing is the pump doesn't work so great. So like it does one pump and then it kind of freezes down here. So the mechanism in here is not working so well either, so that's kind of irritating. So this is going to probably go into, it's almost like an oil-based one. I mean, look how it kind of, I don't know if you can tell how it just kind of slithers around in this. It's not thick, that's for sure. Hold on. Allergies are kicking my tuchus. Now, I do know that like my pore minimizing primers, my blurring primers worked better with this. So, if you do like it, but you're having problems with spotchiness or something like that, I recommend definitely a blurring primer to help it be smoother and stuff. It does have a little bit of glow, but I don't know if that's from my tinted moisturizer, honestly. Now this one, this has not been a favorite of mine at all. So yeah, it's definitely going to project. This one I was actually given to try for review. Not a good review. I mean, and there's people, it says it's buildable, but it's still a sheer to medium coverage. And I don't know why I have a hang up on it. I keep trying to like it. Jefferson's singing to you all, so say hello to my little Jeff. Jeff is serenading us all today. but yeah. So, I mean, it's got a little bit of sheen to it. But I don't know. I just am not feeling it. So I don't know if it's because I just am not a CoverGirl person. It just didn't click with me. So, like I said, it's supposed to be buildable. I don't see it, but that doesn't mean it's not for other people. That's the thing about reviews. Sometimes, just because it doesn't work for you doesn't mean it doesn't work for someone else. I love what the program they're doing, the skin milk, the ingredients that they're throwing in there and they're working with and all that. The tapioca, the aloe, coconut, and also, people, if you have allergies, especially this is with the coconut milk and aloe extract, you have to be careful of stuff like this. I have friends and people I know that have coconut allergies, so that is not something I would recommend for them. So what we're going into for the fall, what we're going to work on is, first off, is my Almay Skin Perfecting Comfort Matte Foundation, and this is in Cool Ivory, which is my go-to color. This is supposed to be an all-day wear. It's oil-free, and it's good for all skin types. It's hyperallergenic, which Almay really pushes that, really wants to promote that and stuff, and fragrance-free. I don't know how fragrance-free it is. It's like the Lancome thing. So, hold on. Now I must sniff. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, it says it's oil-free, but I'm looking around this and some of the stuff, so I don't know. Let's pat it out a little bit. And this is something I do. I pat stuff out on my hand just to see how it kind of disperses. Because this is what I'm going to do to my face. So, for being a matte, we'll see if that dries up. And see how that dries up. Because it's got a little bit of a sheen to it. But it's supposed to be matte. So we'll see how that one goes. Then the other one is brand new in the box. And this is my Stila Lingerie Souffle. So this is the Skin Perfecting Mousse. This is in 1.0 because I'm a pasty girl. Things with Stila though, a lot of times they have that orange tint. So I'm fascinated to see how this goes. So let's see what the benefits are for this. Opulent water-based mousse foundation. Stila's special blend of pigments melts on contact, blending into the skin for perfected light to medium coverage. Skin-loving formula is specially formulated with natural botanicals and over 70% water for a lightweight, refreshing feel. Blend into skin with fingers or a Stila brush. That's what they recommend. So this is one I looked at on Sephora's site or Ulta's, one of them. And then I found it at TJ, so I was so excited. Check the dates. The dates are great. Then a friend of mine's like, oh my gosh, you got that. So I got that for her too. I have the primer somewhere too. Oh. This is 1.0. Look how dark that looks. Let me get some of this off of the lid. Okay. So we're going to take... This feels like my number 7 Skin Perfect. Ooh. Okay. I'm not hating that. It is still at that 1.0 though. On my it looks a little darker. So that matte, that Almay, not that you guys can tell like a huge difference here. I'm like, ooh, check this out. And it's like, you guys can't really see it. That's a shame. So no, I'm kind of fascinated with this souffle. And, well, the Almay too, because, I'm always looking for affordable drugstore foundations. I have some must-haves. But, yeah. So, I think it's because a friend of mine, she used a sponge. Maybe it's not sponge friendly. I don't know. I'm gonna experiment. I do try. Okay, so here's the thing with this monthly foundation thing, if you did not know. I try it with my fingers. I try it with a sponge. I try it with my foundation brush, my abused foundation brush. So I do try all types of ways to apply it, because sometimes foundations work better being applied certain ways. So I'm excited to see how these two go on well. I know I always have my sponge friendly. Look, I have blush on it right now. It needs some TLC. It's going in the ringer. This tonight. It'll get clean tonight. But yeah. But like I said, and the reason I fell in love is just the packaging. Let's just be honest. Look at this beautiful packaging. The primer I think I got was more like was almost like a bronzing one, so like the tanning. So I'm kind of fascinated. I need to get that out too to try. But I mean, just the jar alone, just for looks, is beautiful. I'm so tempted after I use it up, I'll probably clean it out, and it may hold like some of my short brushes. I just think it would be so useful that way. So I like to be, pragmatic, because I mean, the artistry and the work that they put in to create these jars, which I know that only makes it like 1 ounce in here. So if you paid full price for this, yeah, it's like, are you kidding me? But like I said, I got lucky. I found it, my shade, in TJ Maxx, and this was on my wish list of foundations to try. So a lot of my Stilas, like I said, I've tried, and they had a too much of a warm tint to it, so it didn't work for my skin. So these are the two that are going in for the next month. I'm excited. I am. And also, I do try different primers with them. I usually have a radiant primer, a regular primer, and a blurring primer to see how they interact and how it looks through your skin with this. What I use today is a pore minimizing primer. Especially, like, I like to use especially the pore minimizing primers in my, this area that is more porous. But these are the two I'm working on for till November 21st. So I haven't stopped at it. I am getting with Nona to see about a new project for us to try so many things that we have. Because she and I have an extensive collection. I've started doing inventory. I started inventory a couple weeks ago. I'm still doing. This is just a minuscule amount of what I have, so you can just imagine. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. If you comment below, like, thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.